of consciousness or more so sentience is just something that like how the fuck do I say? It's just more
What?
so, like or more so sentient is just something that moves like by itself. So like has own like self like self movement.
What does that even mean? What do you mean self-movement? What do you think it's sentient but moves?
Something that moves by itself. Like you like how, I don't know how much more you want me to like to clarify even worse.
Huh? Something which moves by itself. What do you mean by
Yeah.
that? That's literally anything I'm asking for in clarification.
Wait. So you're asking me to define something that I already like what like something that just goes forward or backwards, up, down, or however the fuck you want to like go by itself.
What? No, I'm just confused on what you mean that it moves by itself. Do you just mean physical movement?
Yes, yeah, like it could be any type of
Wait,
movement.
okay, no, that's such a terrible definition.
Okay,
Um,
why? Why is that the case, please?
yeah, so it just
How
doesn't
the fuck
explain
do
many
I do
things
this
which are in
combo?
relation to. It just doesn't explain many things in relation to consciousness. Just having physical movement or being able to self-instantiate your physical movement does not mean that you have all the criteria given for the denotation of consciousness. You can like physically move without having self-experience. That's like not. That's not like an exclusive position, right? There's a problem with your position or your definition, whatever you want to call it.
Yo, my bad. I was low key trying to do a combo right now. Could you just quickly summarize that if that's cool?
Yeah, so the denotation of consciousness which people generally use is just having experience, and you can have self movement or you can instantiate your own self movement without having your own personal experience.
Wait, so what do you think that like, what do you think the personal experience is? Also, you know you can because like moving is something that is like a part of like like self experience. Okay, touching things
It's
is
a
like
part of having self experience, but you can have a part of having self experience without
okay,
having the whole.
okay,
What?
big deal. Like okay, big deal.
Well,
What
it
I'm
is
trying
a
to
big
say is,
deal.
no, it's not though because not like literally a big deal,
Well,
but
it's a
like
major part of my argument, so it is
well,
kind of a big deal. But yeah.
what I'm trying to say is, regardless of how you put it, it was still like it would still fit under that like category. And with that said category, I can say, yeah, it's still a part of it. So it is
No,
still
it's just a subcategory of the category.
which,
That's the
wait,
mistake you're
yeah,
making. It's a
hold on.
subcategory within a category.
Even if it is a self category, that's still part of a category. It's just another part of a category
Yes,
inside of that
mode.
category.
Well, no, that's the reason why you need clarification on that point. Like you're so
No, it
confused.
doesn't need clarification. All the clarification that I need is that it's still a part of that subset. So regardless of how you
Huh?
see it,
Well, no, because if you don't
Run.
clarify that when you say it's a subset, when you clarify that this is a part of this greater set, well, I can't really make an
Why does it
affirmative on
have
it.
to be a greater set? Why can't it just simply be a part of? And why does it being a greater set, even if it was quote unquote a
Well,
greater set?
the greater set is just having your own personal experience. The subset is just self
Why?
movement. They're like that's a byproduct of having your own self experience. But they do not
Okay,
like if you
okay,
have self experience, you
okay,
can have self movement. But if you don't have,
noism.
if you just have self movement, that doesn't immediately
Okay,
entail self experience. You're confused.
noism. I'm gonna need you to calm down, okay? I'm
I'm
telling
extremely
you,
calm. I think this is obvious.
I'm telling you, yeah, that regardless of how you put it, it does not change the fact that what I am saying is that it being part of this subcategory still means that it's still in the denotation that I'm trying to basically say.
And
Regardless of
what's
how
the
you put it,
denotation? What's the denotation?
I just gave it to you like 3 minutes ago to be
No,
exact.
you just said it's a subcategory. What you defined was a
Okay,
subcategory
it
by your
being
own
a
self-admission right
subcategory does
now,
not
but it's not the
change the fact.
denotation. What's the
It being a
denotation?
subcategory does not change anything because that subcategory is still within the main category of what I'm talking about. It
What's
could
the
be
main category what you're talking about? That's what I'm
the
asking you.
fact
That's
that it is
what the thing you
self-movement.
refer to
I'm
as
gonna
denotation is.
noism. I'm gonna need you to calm down, okay? I've
Am I
told you
not
this
calm?
before. No, you're very, very calm, but you're like, I don't think you're understanding my point, okay? Calm down. I feel like,
You're so
okay,
confused, bro. I'm sorry.
no, what I'm trying to say, no, I feel like I'm very, very, like, unconfused. I'm not gonna lie to you. I completely understand, okay?
You completely understand, but you
Yes,
can't even answer your own question.
but I
Okay.
did answer the question, though. How can I answer
Okay,
my
so
own
what's the main
question?
category? What's the main category
The
then?
main category is still self-movement and the fact that it's still, like,
Wait,
succinct.
so subcategory is also
Wait,
main
I'm
category
sorry.
because the
It's
subcategory.
wait,
Wait,
I'm
wait, no, no, no,
Self-movement.
no, no.
that's crazy.
Subcategory is
I
also the
wasn't
main
even done.
category.
I
Is
wasn't
that what
even
you just
done.
said?
Self-movement.
That's crazy. I wasn't even done. That's actually insane. I wasn't even done. Chill,
Okay,
chill.
okay,
I
my
need
bad,
to
my
calm.
bad. Go ahead. I'm
I
sorry.
need you to calm down. I need to calm down. We need
I'm
to have
sorry.
like
Go
a
ahead.
good.
I'm
We
sorry.
need
Go
to have a
ahead.
good faith discussion. Okay, I'm not gonna
I
lie
think
to
this
you.
is extremely good faith. I don't think they're just cutting off each other is not like bad faith. But yeah, go
No,
ahead.
I'm not. Okay, well, I appreciate that. Okay, so what I'm
Yeah,
trying
go
to say
ahead.
is like regardless of whether it's in a higher set of category or a lower set, like that doesn't change the fact that it's still a part of this set. In the exact same way that my dick can have different categories of functions. For example, it can be it can have the ability to fucking
Function. Function.
extend extend
Okay,
extend.
so I'm gonna clarify this. I understand what you're trying to say, but I'm gonna clarify this one more time. You said
Okay.
that we both agreed, it's in the recording, that this is a subcategory, and then you said, "Well, I don't care if it's a subcategory; it's still a category,
But
or
that's
it's still a part of the main category." And then I ask you, "Well, what's the main category?" And you just
the main
repeat what we
category is
already
self
agreed.
movement. It's self
Well, yeah, but
movement.
you also already agreed that it's a subcategory as well. You agreed that self movement is also a
Oh.
subcategory.
Okay, no, okay. So the point for experience or what so or self experience that holds within the part that we're talking about with
Okay,
your movement. Wait, chill, because I need to say this for this as well. Because you're misinterpreting. Because I feel like you're deliberately, well, not trying to deliberately misinterpret what I'm saying. I feel like you're
uh huh,
misinterpreting what I'm saying. What I'm specifically saying is, Mr. Noism, is
hmm
that the entire point that I'm trying to make is that with this thing called self movement or what so
hmm
or personal experience, I can have movement in and of itself within that
hmm
category, and that said category does not need to change anything about the definition or what so. So regardless of how you put it, that was my main point. This does not
What
change
did you
anything.
say just now? That made no sense. Can you clarify? Can you like repeat what you said, but in different
I'm,
terms?
I'm going to clarify one more time because I know actually I'm not going to say that. That's actually that's not what
I'm
I was
gonna
going to say.
clarify one more time because I'm inconcise, but it's your fault because you don't understand. Like what? But
Oh,
yeah, go
so now
ahead.
we're getting so now we're getting rhetorical crazy. Okay.
That's not
Oh,
rhetorical.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no, no,
saying.
no,
oh.
no, no,
What
no,
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying,
no,
like
Fight
it
no,
back,
is.
nigga.
fuck that shit.
That's
Nah,
not
nah,
getting
Fight
rhetorical. I'm just
back,
saying like
nigga.
it is.
very, very. No, no, I'm joking.
All good.
No, no, yeah. No, basically, all I'm trying to say is that with the definition, of self-experience, I'm trying to say that the function of self movement or what so can be a subcategory of it, but that
Okay.
subcategory, but it being a subcategory of it does not change the fact that it in and of itself is still a category of the definition of self movement or what so, I mean personal
Wait, you
experience.
mean it's still
Of,
the
of,
of personal experience? Okay, so just defining this personal experience rather than just providing the subcategory, which doesn't fully explain what we are talking about. Like it was just so simple to say personal
that's what I've been
experience rather
saying.
than just self movement. That's not
But
what you've been saying the entire time, and we can appeal to a recording for that. Thank God it's in
okay,
VC
okay,
or anybody in the
100%,
VC who was listening for that
100%
matter.
we can, 100% we can. I 100% we can. But that's what I've been saying this entire time. I can
Wait,
understand. I
okay,
can
my bad.
understand that
But
my
can I just cut you off for a second? You
I can
said I
understand
asked you for the
that
definition of
pure and
consciousness,
utter
and you
rhetoric
said
is
it's
just
self movement.
overwhelming. No,
And
no, no.
then I said, well, self movement is really a good definition because it doesn't really pertain to the denotation of this
But it
term,
does
right?
pertain to it. But it does
Well,
pertain.
it does pertain to it, but not fully. It doesn't explain fully what this
Why does it need to
denotation
be
of the
fully?
term is.
Why does it need to
Huh?
be fully? Why does it need to be fully? That's weird. That's
Well,
odd.
I just like when we define things which fully explain what this term is about, right? Like
Well,
if I give you a term and then you don't adequately define this term,
that's
or
like me
just
saying.
give a definition for this term which doesn't fully explain it, it can lead
That's
to
like us
some
having a. That's like me.
confusion, right?
But that's like me having a conversation with a fat nigga talking about he wants to lose some weight, and then like the next thing that you know is that I want to lose. He's saying I want to lose some weight by fucking eating chocolates every single day. Do you realize how that's like those are conflicting
What?
things? Okay,
That's not
okay.
the definition. That's not the definition.
No,
That's
no, no,
just
no,
a
no, no,
way to lose
no,
weight. That's not a
no,
definite.
no,
That's just so not applicable. Do you want to move
the,
on from this point? You just literally defined it
no, no,
properly.
no, 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 no. The point is that just because you I'm fucking stuttering. I'm stuttering, bro. I don't got my old fucking debate tactics back. I'm stuttering.
God, dude, just
Um.
concede, man. Just concede. Like, save yourself, buddy. Just concede.
Okay. No. Oh fuck no. Fuck you mean? I
Okay,
just
wait. Do you just wanna move on from this definition point? Because I think like you just said that what you meant by self movement was actually just self experience, right? Or
so
personal
something.
experience.
So just something that like can move or what? So what I'm trying to
No,
say.
no, bro,
Oh
no. That's
my
not the
goodness.
definition, bro.
Chill. Chill.
Nigga!
Chill. 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 What I'm trying to.
Bro thinks
Oh
he's
my.
Goku or some shit.
Because I am Goku. Fuck you, me, my nigga. I
Type
got
shit, type shit. Hey man, chill on the structure, bro. He's actually really chill. Just like
on God, bro.
he might be kind of confused, but it's fine.
I got super saiyan
But go
muscle.
ahead,
No, I'm not
go
gonna
ahead,
lie to
bro.
you. I've never fucking debated meta ethics, man. It's just Um, now all I was trying to say was that like you just because you like something or like the way that you or like you believe that this is the way that something should be used or what, so that doesn't necessarily mean that like it's correct or what. So in the exact same way, like that's like me
I mean,
like
I can
talking.
give a reason as to why when we give like fully extended definitions that fully explain some sort of a term, that would then entail that we can have more productive conversations because now we have the full understanding of the term rather than just one extent of it, which can open up more like streets to more conversations. Like it's so obvious. Like when you say, "Oh, just because you like it doesn't mean that it's the correct way." Well, I think it's pretty intuitive for everybody here that when we fully explain something, that's a better explained term than
Well,
when
I
you
don't
just
necessarily think that
explain it
that's correct.
halfway.
Well, noism. I don't necessarily think that that's correct because, for one, the way that we don't actually know the way that, like, all the
You don't
people
think that's
here
correct?
like defines it, and then the way that and then to furthermore even like go into it a lot. So even if we were to take into consideration the fact that the the definition and or like the full definition has like further varieties or what, so, but I'm not like talking about those further varieties, nor are those like
I'm
relevant or
not
what.
saying you are.
No, no, I'm saying that I am because it's relevant to the point that I'm
Well,
trying
you
to
just
make.
said you aren't, bro. Like, what the fuck?
No, 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 no. I mean, like, no. I'm saying that I'm not.
Okay, okay,
I'm
wait.
not,
Just calm down. Just calm down, because I don't want to do this
I am
weird rhetoric
extremely
shit.
calm.
Because you, no, I know you're calm. I'm just saying like you're stuttering a lot, and I don't really like want to engage with somebody
No,
who
no,
like
no,
can
no,
explain
yeah,
their
yeah.
point. So calm down and just explain your shit one by one. I'm not trying to even be rhetorical.
No, no,
I'm
no. I
just
feel,
like
no, no, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just like wanna have a good conversation,
no,
right?
no,
So
yeah, 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 yeah. I feel that. No, I feel. No, I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. Niggas are trolling in the chat. Okay. Now all I'm trying to say is there's pretty much like I'm saying that like it's the point is it's relevant to the point that I'm trying to make or what, so, or that like the way that I view the what, so I don't need the full definition because I'm specifically taking apart from the main definition and these like parts of it or what, so, and then basically saying yeah it links to this because that's relevant
but
to
I
the
don't
point that I'm
care. I
trying
don't
to make.
care for the. I don't care for the parts of the main definition. If you're just using parts of a
You
denotation,
don't need to.
those okay. Oh my fucking god, this is
I'm,
so
I'm, I'm,
obvious. I don't understand why we're
I'm
still on this point.
no, no, no,
If you're
okay,
using parts of a denotation, which is just supposed to be a general usage of the term, and if you're using those parts which don't fully explain a single term, right, and can lead to some sort of confusion, then I don't understand why we wouldn't use a denotation of the term which is supposed to fully explain a thing
okay,
which you're
because the
talking about.
entire point is that I'm trying to say is, and if you want, we can move on after this or what. So if you like, if after you respond, of course, if you want to,
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying that the reason why I don't want to use the said definition of what so or like the entire full definition is because my entire point stands on the fact that this is how I view it within an abortion literature sense or however
Okay.
the fuck you want to say it. The reason why it's
Okay,
relevant.
well,
Wait,
the way we went about it so
wait,
far is you
wait,
were trying to gauge in
let me
my
finish.
worldview and you were asking me questions about my
Wait,
worldview.
no,
That's my entire point why I didn't
no,
like you defining this term in the first place, because
okay.
it's you giving the definition for the usage of the word um, I'm using within my own argument. So you're basically defining words for me, which I don't like because they may not be definitions which I appropriately use within my argument. This is my entire point. Also, sorry for cutting you off, but it's just I said
No,
this was going to happen in the start, and it did
no,
happen,
yeah,
and it's
no,
just so
no,
annoying right now.
no, no, it's cool. It's perfect. I don't really care much. Like that's like the debates can happen like that. So I'm not really too fussed about it. I feel like we've gone in circles a bit with this one. You want to move on from this one?
Yeah. So do you just want to agree to the denotation of consciousness, which is just self-experience?
Nah.
You you don't want to agree that consciousness is okay.
Nah.
So just to clarify, you don't want to agree that the consciousness is self-experience. You want to say that consciousness is self-movement. Is that correct?
I'll say for like the specific like for this specific debate, that's how I want to define. Like that's how I'm going to define it off
Okay,
of.
so for this specific debate, you want to be intellectually dishonest and just not use the appropriate definition of a term which
100
Oxford provides. Is that
100%
correct?
correct.
Okay. So,
I mean, I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. I've never like
Nigga
debated this
admitted
type
to
of shit
being
before.
intellectually dishonest. That's insane.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna capitalize on that. I don't really care. But I was just gonna say, so would you like to actually like get to the substance, or do you just want to keep on trolling? Because this is really annoying at this
Um.
point. Like, I have biology work to do. So,
Sure, we can get to the substance.
okay, so do you actually want to now commit to a proper definition of consciousness, or do you just want to kill like Steve doing this weird shit?
No, like again, I already told you. Hell no.
Huh?
No, I'm good. I think I'll stick to the definition that I'm gonna have.
Okay. Do you want me to explain why we should use general terms instead, or
Uh,
denotations?
sure. You can. Yeah, go ahead. You can explain to me.
Yeah. Do you know why we have general usage of terms?
I don't know. Well, why do we?
Yes, because it's within Oxford specifically. People just go around the world and find the most consistent definition within all the countries and languages, right? And by doing so, um, and they like have this data set of all the consistencies they have, and by doing so, they make their definitions more appropriate for usage in the general casual conversation setting, right? Which is why I'm trying to appeal to this definition because, first of all, it has provided data sets for its consistency. Second of all, um,
Hmm.
it's just what most philosophers and generally people appeal to as well, which are people of credibility and extreme legacy in this field. So, I've given two reasons as to why we should appeal to the general denotation of the
So
term.
you're trying to say just because, like, yeah. So you're basically trying to say because of consistency or what? So,
If you in the room, so it doesn't. It will that person will
can
not learn
Wait,
about.
Gaunilo X, you can have
can
proper
someone?
definitions, and by that I already clarified that I mean just denotation. I don't know what you mean. I don't know why you're quoting
Okay.
that
What?
specifically,
What?
but I'm not trying to be rhetorical, Dojima. And Dojima, if you want to lose next, that's fine.
Wait. Dojima's a troll. Just like don't leave it.
No,
Like,
it just the statement you made just sounded funny.
Oh, okay.
okay.
I've
No,
already clarified what I meant by it, but it's fine if you want to just
okay.
take it
Yeah.
out of
No. Yeah.
context.
Okay. Yeah.
That
That's
distracts you. Go ahead.
yeah. So what I was trying to say was, yeah, sure. Like it can be talking about what's more consistent. Okay.
Can that person in the background mute?
how to read. So will you be able to pass on that?
Mute up,
What the
nigga.
fuck?
What the
Also,
fuck?
Gyro, I'd like you to listen in. By distraction, so I provided consistency as to why this definition is going to be more appropriate to use, and then I also told you why we should use it because just great philosophers that have actual legacy in this field also
What the
use
fuck
it.
what the fuck would I care about those them though? Like that's perfectly fine. They can use it that way. I'm saying that
Okay.
this the way I'm
Yeah, there
saying
is
that
a
the way
reason why there.
well,
Okay,
I'm
you
saying
asked
that
me
the
a
way that
question.
I'm
Can I
using it
answer?
was
You asked
I
me a
know,
question. Can I
but
answer?
I was done. No, yeah, like, but
So you're just gonna
can't
steamroll after you ask
can't
me a question.
can't answer the question if I wasn't even done answering asking the question. That's crazy.
Wait, you asked me. You said, and I quote, "Why should I care if these people use it?" And
And
I
then I
want to
was
answer why
wait,
you should care.
hold up. And then I was still continuing, was I not though? But I was simply saying they can use it that way. That's like almost like yeah, that's like almost appealing to authority. I don't care about those niggas' authorities. Like
Wait,
fuck
no, there's a problem with that because I'm not saying that. First of all, my argument is not based around the fact that because they or people of authority just use it, it immediately means it's correct. I also said that there is some sort of consistency within Oxford that provides for this definition, which
What
is
is it?
also going to be a reason behind it. So I'm not like my only reason is not just that there is these philosophers which appeal to it. No, there's also other reasons behind it which are supposed to support this consistency, right? And then that's my entire point. I'm not using them
How do you know that I
disjunctively, I'm
can be a
using them
philosopher?
conjunctively, right?
How do you know that I can be a philosopher? And like how do you know that like my like the way that I use it just can't just be more like
Shut
better?
the fuck up, ugly
Who even
bitch.
are you, you ugly ass nigga? Shut the fuck up.
Wait, no, distraction. I just said I'm not gonna engage with you if you're just gonna do this weird dishonest shit, right?
I mean, hey,
88 only works for wait, just a
again,
second, just a second. Somebody in chat pulling me. 18 only works for the is and not the ought. So you need to what? ATA only works for the is and not
Yeah.
the ought. What do you mean by that?
you know what? Y'all
Yeah,
niggas can
so
debate.
appealing to the authority of
I can't even be bothered with this shit. Y'all niggas can go at it. I don't really give a fuck.
alright, so
Okay, distraction.
appealing
You
to
just want to
the
concede before that? Just a second, go, Nila.
Well, I'm not conceding. I'm just saying that like y'all niggas can go at it.
Wait, okay. I want to finish this conversation there first. Unless you want to just make a poll and then appeal to the poll.
I'm not appealing to no poll. What the fuck?
Well, yeah, you aren't because you just didn't provide reasoning for any of your arguments. But
I mean, shit. I don't know about that, bro. But I mean, shit. Yeah, like,
wait, can you name me a single argument you made actually?
I think I'm just gonna run away. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm just
Okay,
gonna
okay.
run.
Say how did my dumbass is not philosopher. But yeah, what's up, Gunila? What did you want to talk about? I hate
I
the
was
fake
saying-
yawning, bro. Just feeling that. Oh my god.
fake, you know.
Yeah, but what's up?
Appealing to the authority only works when you explain what the is, and not what the ought is. So I was saying you need to be careful when you use claims like philosophers